Here we go, we have Josh Harper taking on George Tucker. Josh Harper coming in 1-2, taking on the 0-1 George Tucker. And Josh Harper's got to be confident coming off a 22-second round 1 KO victory versus Elvis Ibrahim. Got to ride that confidence.
Yeah, let's see if he can do it again.
He's looking for that big left hand straight away, and it's always difficult fighting a southpaw. Oh, lovely left. Oh, he is lightning fast, isn't he?
Yeah, there's some speed there.
But George Tucker doing a fantastic job of controlling the middle of the cage, pressuring forward. But he's got to deal with that speed and that power. Good job by George Tucker to cover the distance, drive in. Gets nice body locks as George Tucker. He's going to be fighting for head position, trying to control him against the cage.
Yeah, good pressure up, and that was a good knee too.
Oh, beautifully timed knee. Oh, catches the leg, lovely takedown. Beautiful high-level wrestling from George Tucker. Those flow martial arts guys have trained him well. But he's right in the corner of Josh Harper. Josh's coach has given those. They want him to post up, start using the cage to get back to his feet. But what George Tucker is doing a great job with that half guard position. And it's almost like underrated in MMA. You see the Dagestani wrestlers coming in, and they will sit in your half or reverse half, and it's almost harder to get out of than a traditional side control or something. You can't scramble up.
Yeah, sometimes just chilling out in the half guard there, you can do damage. You're on top. You know, it can be quite hard to be swept from that position as well. So it's a great position to.
He's looking for an armbar, but it's miles away, just too far away. Now he's looking for a leg lock. Interesting, very nice. I think George Tucker, as long as he keeps the pressure, he should be safe in this leg lock attempt. And I love leg locks, but not in MMA.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. I just love.
You eat big shots.
I just love to see just busy bottom work. You know.
This is true, but it has not worked out for him. He's in a mounted position now. Now a quarter guard, quarter mount.
Yeah, moving to a mount now, I'd say.
Yeah,
yeah.
Beautiful transition does George Tucker. So and having the cage there, we see that Josh Harper's head is right against the cage. It just limits your options as well. He's turning his back. He might be giving up the choke.
Yeah, he needs to turn back if he can.
Oh, lovely, heavy shots from George Tucker. I mean, it's been a great round for George. He pressured forward. He didn't get drawn into a striking war with the very fast, very dangerous Josh Harper. Closed the distance, got the takedown, and has been dominant on the ground. Good riding, look for the back. Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, Harper needs to do a 2-on-1 if he can and turn.
He's winding these shots up now. Look at that reach through, arm triangle transition at the end. I guess the problem is now, Colin, that George is going to come out and he's going to be so confident that he can out-grapple him. It's like, what do you think Josh Harper needs to do coming into the second round?
Well, he's probably thinking that he doesn't want to go back down to the ground, I would think. Because, I mean, he didn't really... although he was put in a bad position, he didn't have that much of an answer for it. To see in the replay. He did the right thing going to his back there in the replay. You know, the time went, possible arm triangle might have come from that, but we will never know. But yeah, you know, your back's taken, you know, of course you have to protect yourself from the punches, but if you can grab a 2-on-1 and just get that control, I mean, that's going to stop the initial threat, which would be the choke.
And we just see Josh Harper, he's off his stool already, bouncing. Doesn't even want the 4-minute rest. I think probably a bit frustrated with how that first round went. And for the first 30 seconds, he looked phenomenal. He's so fast with those kicks. Clearly got a big old left hand behind him as well. And I expect we'll see much of the same. We're going to see Josh trying to keep this on the feet, trying to use those power shots. And we're going to see George come out, know that on the ground he might have a bit of advantage, try and close the distance and get that takedown. But that's the game of MMA, isn't it?
That's the game. and he's got a chance now to get back to his striking. As long as he can kind of stay off the cage, he'll be able to work.
That's what he's got to do, isn't it? Not get backed up or not get his foot caught. This is a big issue. Oh, guillotine attempt. Oh, his head's already slipped as George Tucker. This is the problem with jumping on guillotines. If you don't get it, and then you're on the bottom. And the bottom of the half guard right there. It's a great position for George Tucker. He's going to be pressing into him, stepping over those legs.
Yeah, the guillotine's a gamble. You know, unless it's your move and you hit it a lot, I'd defend the takedown as much as possible.
Yeah, if you're Marcelo Garcia, dive on it. Otherwise, let's try and stay on the feet. It's so different than a jiu-jitsu match where you can play off your back more effectively, not getting punched in the face.
Yeah, punches change everything.
But Josh Harper's in a good position here to get back to his feet, that shin across, trying to stop George Tucker from dropping in. George, good job of head positioning. Oh, he tries a flying triangle
tricky.
off the cage.
Wow. It's in position.
Yeah, I mean, he hooked the wrong leg. Apart from that, it was golden. You saw that he grabbed the leg. Now he's looking for that armbar transition. Oh, lovely work. I mean, questionable legalities on that up kick, though.
Yeah.
It's definitely a downed opponent. He's being warned. Great refereeing as well. They didn't reset it, stood up. They saw that George Tucker had the dominant position. Tucker's wrestling's been great. His positioning's good as well. He's probably going for that mount again. I feel like Josh Harper's got Instagram jiu-jitsu. Like, some of the basics don't look like they're there, but he does flying triangles.
Yeah. Well, hey, listen. This is the thing. This is MMA. We want to see that. We want to see people take risks.
Oh yeah.
You know, and fair play to him. You know, you'll always be invited back to a show if you're exciting.
This is very true, but this is not where you want to be, though. I mean, all this excitement, all those dynamic strikes, flying triangles, the armbar attempt has left him in the bottom of the mount.
Yeah, he needs to improve this. He's got a minute left.
I like Josh Harper. He's a big ball of potential, Josh Harper. He polished a few of these little details up. It's going to be dangerous, but George Tucker with fantastic pressure. Or he's also so patient. He hasn't panicked in those triangles and the guillotine attempts, just thought his way through, sort of chest problem solving.
This is a tough position, though.
Flattened out is just brutal. The referee's going to be taking a very close look at this. I felt like George was under the neck then and just didn't want it.
Yeah. He's riding well. He's riding the position well.
Look at these beautiful transitions by George Tucker to stay on top. And it's so exhausting for Josh as well. Every one of these bridges and these big movements. Oh, looking for a choke himself. Anaconda.
15 seconds to do it.
Yeah.
If he can trap a leg, tighten it up.
He's got the leg with a very short amount of time. I mean, how rare is Anaconda choke in an MMA fight? Incredible.
I don't know if it's on. Yeah, wow. He done well there.
I mean, he finished the first round with an arm triangle, pretty set. Finished the second round with an Anaconda, pretty set. I mean, what an exciting performance. Oh, I'm enjoying this fight.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Yeah.
Now, I know you're a jiu-jitsu coach, so maybe you're biased on this one, but is there anything what do you prefer to see? Do you like a nice striking battle? Do you like a little bit of wrestling, ground battle?
I mean, I appreciate the, I would say majority of the time we see a lot of striking, right? Even if we're watching the bigger shows, you know, we do see a lot of striking. So, yeah, I love grappling, I love wrestling too, but yeah, I would say, like, it's always nice to see a knockout, and
That's true.
you do see more of those. So, yeah, I mean, whenever there's a good exchange on the ground, yeah, I love it because you don't get to see a lot of it. I know sometimes maybe with the more casual fan, it's not the most exciting thing, but I really feel like a lot of people that watch MMA these days, I know exactly what's going on. They're very well educated, and yeah, anything. But I do like to see people take risks.
Yeah. My favourite thing's a rare submission, like an Anaconda choke or twister or something we don't see all the time.
Yeah, proving neckties, something like that.
Now, Josh is going to come into this.
Oh!
I was going to say, is he going to be just as wild? And he came out with a spinning hook kick to a spinning back fist, so yes.
He almost had a really nice takedown there, but he let go. But now he's got the hips. Beautiful.
Oh, what can Josh do on top?
Beautiful.
What a way to start our third round. It's looked like George Tucker's had the best of the grappling the whole way through, but Josh Harper's got that cardio, comes in, big takedown of his own. Look at the big shots.
Yeah, I think his corner had a word with him. Was like, look, you're going to have to pull the trigger here.
Lovely left knees, absolutely fantastic, thunderous knees. But this is where George done so well earlier. Managed to turn him into the cage, get that head position. Control, he's got that nice right underhook. Looking at, he's going to look, drop down, look for the ankle, or look for the hips. Good work by Josh, turning the other way.
Yeah, he's got to keep busy. Well, that was a nice knee, straight up the middle.
This is what Josh Harper is losing a lot of his battles, his head position battles. He's just getting pressed If you're wrestling, you've got your 2 arms, but you also have your head. It's a little third weapon. And George is using his more effectively. Stopping Josh turning out, stopping him getting control.
Oh.
That was a brutal low blow.
Yeah. He went down straight away.
It was a beautiful knee, just the wrong place.
Yeah, yeah.
Josh's corner, tell him to take a good rest.
Yeah, I mean...
They're tactical, not looking overly sympathetic.
No. I wonder if there's any replay for that. But
oh, I love it. Wow, does that mean to want to see that replayed? I don't know. I feel bad now. Sorry, Josh. Josh is having a great round up to that point. I mean, there's a good possibility he's coming in 2 rounds down.
I mean, he does have the time, doesn't he? He can take the 5.
But the thing is, I think that maybe he came out so well in this 3rd round because George was slightly more gassed than him and Josh had a better gas tank. And will this give George the rest that he possibly needed? And also, he just got kicks in the ball.
He did.
And needing the ball.
He did, and there's a minute 30 left, so, you know, I mean, that can really sap your energy.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to come out.
I think it's Josh.
As strong as he is.
Josh is fine. I think he's going to come out with a wheel kick to a jumping something.
Okay, all right. Let's see.
He's going to shake it out. Oh, he's ready. 90 seconds left. See, that's got to change the dynamic of this round. My opinion, they won't take a point, but my opinion is, especially a knee like that, you have to take a point just to make it fair. Like straight away. If it's a glancing blow, you give the warning, you know. But
yeah,
something like that where he's clearly dropped it in pain.
Yeah, I mean, if it's right there, I mean, it's going to change the course of the match, you would think.
Well, it's fired him up, I think.
You could do that too, yeah. I mean,
good pressure by Josh Harper. This is where things are a little bit different. That first round, Harper didn't have that pressure, wasn't controlling the middle of the cage. Lovely kick up the middle. Got a minute and 10 to work. Looking for a home for that left hand is Harper.
Yeah, I wonder if Tucker's thinking, you know, I am a few rounds ahead. I don't need to press it.
Yeah, I think so. And I think also fatigue as well. It looks exhausted. And Harper, I mean, now he's not being as flamboyant. He's just picking his sort of slightly more standard shots. He's having a lot more success until this point. This is a great learning experience for Harper, though. I think he's going to go back to the gym. He'll work on these positions up against the cage. The head positioning, fighting out of this, turning your opponent, fighting for the underhook, defending these takedowns. Because he's got the striking, he's got great jiu-jitsu. Going to look for fly triangle again then. I sort of try to set it up.
Yeah, I mean, if he had a couple of nice reversals off the cage, he'd be fine there, you know.
Yeah,
this isn't taking away the pressure of Tucker, though. I mean, his grappling's very good.
Yeah, he settles into it too much, does Harper. He's not fighting that underhook. He's doing a good job of stopping the takedown, the shin across, he's fighting the head position. But really from there, we don't want these little cheeky shots. We want you to be getting out of there, fighting for that underhook and turning them. Ooh. I never know, as a commentator, how much you should give your opinion on the scoring. But in my mind, I can ignore that advice. I have it 2 rounds to Tucker to 1 round to Harper. But when we are commentating, we're not writing down notes. We're not, you know, it's not the same as these judges who are professionally trained, high-level judges that we have here. We've got the same judges that also work on Cage Warriors and some of the big shows. And they were going to have scored thousands of fights and then review it afterwards. Very difficult, very different to me and you giving our opinion.
Definitely, and that's why I would never do that job. It's just way too difficult. Fair play to all of them that do, but yeah, I would agree with you. I don't see it really any other way, but you never know.
Flow martial arts. When you watch this back, me and Colin love those t-shirts. We want a t-shirt with a little figure of 8, the Infinity black belt. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get one off down.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards, who have the bout 29-28, 29-27, and 29-28. All three in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, George Neverlucky Turka!